Today I'm talking practical fashion trends that are also super easy to style. Hi, I'm Leonie and welcome to my channel. Now today we're talking practical fashion trends, which in my mind is a trend that you can wear now but also enjoy for years to come. And before I forget, I wanted to thank you for following me on LTK. I've talked a little bit about the fact that I've joined LTK in the last couple of episodes, and a big thanks to everyone that has downloaded the app or just followed me on the app. It really means a lot. And if you don't know what LTK is, it's basically an Instagram style app that I can share sort of more daily and more regular fashion tips, advice, sales, you name it. So I'll leave a link to LTK, but please follow me there. I would absolutely love to be able to share more with you rather than just weekly here on YouTube. But anyway, today, as I said, we're focusing on fashion trends, and these are really interesting trends, and I think you may actually find a couple that really resonate with you. Well, at least that's what I'm hoping. Anyway, let's get on with these trends. Now, the first trend that I want to shine the spotlight on is cropped jeans. Now, cropped jeans are perfect because they can be worn year round. They also give your shoes the chance to shine. Now, the great thing about cropped jeans this season, and let me know if you've seen them around, because every time I'm online, I seem to see different styles of cropped jeans. There's kind of everything from mum style jeans to more cigarette style. Some of them are tapered, but the deciding factor in all of them is that they are cropped just above your ankle. So it does give your shoes that chance to shine, and also your socks if you are into interesting and patterned and fashionable socks as well. It gives your shoes and socks a chance to shine. So a cropped pair of jeans in my mind is truly a wardrobe staple, and because they're on trend at the moment, there are just a lot of them around. You absolutely can't beat a classic Fair Isle sweater. Not only are these sweaters absolutely beautiful, you know the ones I mean, they've got the beautiful Fair Isle detail around the neck. I'll flick up a couple of pics here to show you. But they are absolutely timeless sweaters. They can also be modernized really easily by adding a blazer over the top or a cool puffer. They can be teamed back with your maxi pleated skirts. You name it, a Fair Isle sweater is never ever going to go out of style. And in my mind, they're just so cozy and lovely and make me think about drinking hot chocolates and snuggling up in some log cabin. But Fair Isle sweaters, in my opinion, are a really good option for fall winter. They're practical because they're always going to be on trend. And right now I'm just going to take a brief moment to thank the sponsors of today's episode, Oak Essentials. Now, I have found a small but mighty little product here that I want to share with you because it is the most delicious, soothing, and plumping lip balm I have ever come across. Now, I know that that's a big statement, but it is true. And look how cute the packaging is. It's perfect. It fits in my handbag. In fact, I've got one in my handbag, one in the car, and one beside my bed. This is my favorite new product, and I'm delighted to share it with you. Perfect in time for winter as well. And I'm not sure whether I've told you, I'm heading to the States in a couple of weeks' time. So I am looking forward to a cold and potentially snowy Christmas this year. So I'll definitely be taking my little favorite Oak Essentials lip balm with me. Now, if you haven't heard of Oak Essentials before, it's probably because they have only recently launched. So they launched back in 2021 and they are part of the beautiful Jenny Kane label. I also love their approach to aging, which is basically about making you look and feel the most beautiful and the best version of yourself for your age. So there are no outlandish claims about making you look 10 years younger, but it's all about making you look the best that you can possibly look. And that sits really well with me. One of the other products that I've become a big fan of is their Moisture Rich Balm. Now, I'd used cleansing balms before, but never a moisturizing balm. Now, I love the fact that it finally gives my skin that sort of feeling of being very hydrated and almost plumped, because I think as I'm getting older, I'm finding it harder and harder to really hydrate my skin, and my skin will feel moisturized for a couple of minutes, but then it sort of soaks in that moisture and then I'm left with dryish kind of dare I say, aged skin. But this balm has changed all of that. It doesn't leave my skin feeling greasy. I have actually been using a tiny bit in the mornings underneath my makeup, underneath my foundation, but I make sure to leave a little bit of time to give my skin a chance to soak this in first, and then I apply my foundation. At night, I have been going for gold and really lathering it on and waking up in the morning with my skin and my face just feeling fresh and, yeah, as I said, a little bit plumped and just really well moisturized. So I'm a huge fan of this moisture rich balm, and I can see myself using this for a long time. Nothing else has kind of given my skin that same sort of level of moisture, so I love it. The other thing I love about the Oak Essentials range is that it's easy to use, it's a small but perfectly formed range, and all of the products also contain the highest quality ingredients, so you know that you're not putting any harmful toxins or any nasties onto your skin. You don't have a truckload of products to try and navigate. So there are a lot of things to love about this Oak Essentials brand. And I'm delighted to say that the team at Oak Essentials are offering you a discount code today to save 15% off your first order. So what I suggest you do is whip on over to Oak Essentials, which is OAKESSENTIALS.com. Take a look at the range, and if nothing else, grab some of that lip balm. It's absolutely delicious and will leave your lips feeling plumped and beautiful. But take a look at the whole range, and if you'd like to place an order, then use my code, which is Style Insider, and that will save you 15% off your order. It's a great deal. Definitely take advantage of it, and I will leave a link in the description box below. Style Insider to save 15%. Now, when it comes to practical fashion trends, I couldn't not include a sweater vest. So I'm wearing one today, which is, as you can see, super oversized. I've got it all tucked in. But the great thing about these sweater vests is that they're timeless. You can always pull them out, but they're also a fantastic layering piece. So obviously today I've got mine wearing it on its own, but you can layer them really easily over shirts, polos, you name it. It gives you that little bit of extra warmth, a bit of extra coverage, and you get that sort of trans-seasonal wear out of them as well. And you can wear them, as I said, like I'm wearing it today, with nothing underneath. Well, with my underwear underneath, but with nothing underneath. I also wear this particular sweater vest with a simple white t-shirt just to create a slightly different look. But sweater vests, in my opinion, are completely timeless, and they're just a perfect piece for wearing, for layering, keeping you warm, and also just adding a little bit more interest to some of your fall winter outfits. Now I've got to tuck this back in. I had it all tucked in perfectly, and now see if I can do it again. I do like my sweater vests oversized, actually. So this one is oversized. This one is also, it's kind of wide at the shoulders too, which I like. It doesn't sort of, I don't know. I just like this shape. Anyway, let's get on to the next trend. Now, next up is the trend for wearing red. And I know red is huge this season, but it can be a little bit hard to kind of wrap your head around. Red makes a huge statement. So a practical approach to wearing red is using red in your accessories. So things like bags, belts, shoes, earrings, you name it. So accessories in the color red are a really good option to sort of give a bit of a nod to the trend, create a little bit of a wow factor in your outfits, but not feel that you are making such a bold statement. The other great thing about red is that it is always in fashion. Yes, there's a lot of it around at the moment, but it is always something that you can wear and enjoy. And red paired back with some of your neutrals, whether it be camels, whites, denims, is always going to work. It's always going to be a good look. So think about red accessories as a practical way to incorporate the trend of red into your outfits. Okay, and while we're talking about knits, another favorite of mine, and one that I've seen a lot of recently, is metallic knits. Now, don't be scared of these metallic knits because they are basically a neutral, and treat them like a neutral as you would any other neutral in your wardrobe. But of course, metallic knits are just a little bit more special. They add a little bit more interest, and a little bit more of a wow factor to your outfits. So metallic knits, in my opinion, are pieces that you can enjoy and wear for years to come. And they are practical as well. They give you that warmth with a bit of texture and some wow factor. Now, I couldn't put a video together talking about practical fashion trends without including matching sets. Now, obviously, we saw lots and lots of matching sets over spring, summer. And fall, winter, they are still here, which is very cool. There are some tailored sets with tailored pants and vests. But in particular, what I wanted to point out were some beautiful sweater sets. Sweaters with matching knit skirts. A lot of these skirts tend to be long line, but they are super practical. Like any co-ord or matching set, you get that complete outfit. Basically, you have an outfit. In fact, the skirt that I'm wearing today is part of a matching set. And that is the beauty of buying sets or buying a coordinated outfit. You get those separates that you can wear on their own, but you also get that versatility of being able to wear them together and you have an outfit, a little bit like a dress. It is one and done. So some of these fall winter matching sets, in my opinion, are super practical. And when it comes to that cost per wear, because you can split them up and wear them separately, the cost per wear works out really well too. And when it comes to practical trends, there is nothing more practical than a trend that seems to last season after season. And one of those particular trends are the Chanel style jackets or cardies, whatever you choose to call them. So they are very much inspired by the Chanel tweed jacket, but they seem to be still really trending this fall winter. Now, the reason I love them, some of them are a little bit more structured and a little bit more like a jacket. Some of them look like a jacket, but they're actually a cardie. So they're smart, they're sophisticated, but they also are super comfortable as well. And given that the Chanel style jacket has been something that really started many, many years ago, I do think this is a piece that can always be worn and enjoyed and always work. And the great thing about these pieces is that they can easily be worn with jeans to kind of add that sort of high-low look and create a really nice modern outfit. But they can also be worn with more of a pretty skirt or even as a matching set. Some of the tweed sets that I've seen are really lovely as well. So definitely these cute little jackets slash cardies, in my opinion, are definitely a practical and good option. Now, next up, I'm a huge fan of this trend, and that is maxi pleated skirts. Now, there seem to be a lot on offer this season, and the reason I particularly love pleated skirts is, well, they're pretty, but also they are trans-seasonal. So wearing a maxi pleated skirt makes it easy to wear in summer, in the warmer months, but also in winter. Just team it with some woolly, warm tights underneath and some boots, maybe some knee-high boots, some combat boots, and you've got a feminine but yet practical and warm winter outfit as well. I can't get my mind off the beautiful metallic Frankie shop skirts. I still haven't pulled the trigger on one of those yet. I don't quite know why. Maybe I don't know why, but anyway, maxi pleated skirts are very much a happening thing for fall winter, but they've made it onto this list because of that practicality and that you can wear them throughout the year, and what you team underneath will either make them cool and appropriate for the warmer months or warm and snuggly for the cold. So these pleated maxi skirts are, in my opinion, a real winner. Now, next up are coats and jackets that come with their own scarves. Now, I particularly love this because you've got it all going on there. You really don't have to do any of the hard work to keep warm. And the great thing about these coats and jackets that I've seen, the scarves are detachable. So you've got a matching scarf that just creates a seamless outfit, but you can also detach it and wear another scarf or no scarf at all. I know this is a mini trend, but it's one that I find super practical, and that's why I wanted to include it in today's episode. Let me know, do you have a jacket or a coat that comes with its own scarf? I think they're genius. Let me know if you own one and where did you get it from? Anyway, that's it from me today. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, I'd love you to give it a big thumbs up. Oh, and if you wanted to see what some of the trends that are going to happen next year in 2024. I can't believe it's 2024 almost. Anyway, if you would like to see the trends that are set to be huge next year, then click or tap on the screen here and I'll see you there.